Hello and welcome back to the realm of insanity. I am your queen, Kate Bowixty, and we are going to do a special Elder Scrolls Online stream today. Today's stream is sponsored by Bethesda UK. Thank you very much for sponsoring today's stream. We were meant to be doing some group content with some other creators, but schedules didn't align because I'm chaotic at the moment. The plan is to do a little bit of Necrom today to show you what the newest chapter has to offer. We're going to do some side quests, some delves, maybe some main story, but I don't want to spoil too much for you. If you're watching on YouTube, hello! And if you're watching on Twitch Live, hello! I stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:30 PM BST if you want to watch this live. But I've been farting about for too long already, so let's just jump into it and tell you that the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom is now available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And there's also, I heard a little birdie told me that there's a free-to-play event coming up soon. We're going to start the day doing what we always do, and that is our writs. When you get to level 6, you unlock the most important quest of the game, and that is your writs. And you go, okay, what are writs? For those that haven't played Elder Scrolls Online before, because there might be some newbies here who want to learn about the Elder Scrolls Online, your writs are basically... Sorry about that, I just needed to check something. Writs are a daily crafting requirement that you have to do. It's not actually optional, but in my realm, you have to do it. And if you're on console and you have flashbacks of how horrific doing your writs was back in the day, I have a very, very important message for you. And that is that they now have a system where you can select in the crafting stations to only show writ items. So it's as easy as just sitting down and mashing a button. Pretty much what I'm doing here. This is helped with an add-on, but like I said, writs are as easy to do on console now as they are on PC. We don't really need to use these add-ons anymore, but I don't know, force a habit. You don't need add-ons to enjoy the Elder Scrolls Online, though. I've been playing the Elder Scrolls Online for almost 10 years, and half of that was on Xbox without any add-ons. And, oh, wait, I didn't even pick up the other writs. Half of that was on Xbox, and I didn't have any add-ons then. I didn't even buy ESO Plus, which is optional. If you really like the boy Hermaeus Moira, though, you're going to want to check out the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom, which is the most recent chapter, where we head into the city of Necrom and the Telvanni Peniswali. It's not called that, but that's what I call it. And also Return to Apocrypha, which I was extremely excited about. So if you're a fan of Hermaeus Moira and the Skyrim DLC, which was Dragonborn, where we went to Apocrypha, then you're definitely going to want to check out Necrom. If you're not sure about the Elder Scrolls Online, I have some good news for you, and that is that there is a free play event coming up. So you're going to be able to play the Elder Scrolls Online for free. Try it out, and if you like it, then you could... That just looked like that looked exactly like the... Wait. Is that a cosplay of the Dark Elf from the trailer? Wait, I need to catch up with them. Wait. Are they cosplaying the Dark Elf from the trailer? No, they look different. Okay, I was like... Right, at a glance, I was like, that outfit looks the same, but it wasn't. It was nowhere near. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what was I saying? I was trying to be professional. I love the Elder Scrolls Online. If you have any questions, let me know. It's good if you have any questions as well, because we can get through the questions and those watching on the VOD might have their questions answered. But I really love the Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm still absolutely flabbergasted that I get to do content like this, where it's sponsored and affiliated, etc. And it's just such an amazing feeling when I've been playing this game for so long. And if you told me 10 years ago, Kay, one day you're going to be sponsored by Bethesda to play your favorite game of all time, I feel like I would just laugh in your face and just absolutely not believe it. I've actually been playing probably a little bit more than 10 years, to be honest, because I genuinely queued up at an event for 2 hours in line to play the Elder Scrolls Online at I think it was like EGX, like one of the very, very early on EGXs. Back when it used to be in London, not in the NEC. And I queued up to play ESO, and I think it was in alpha at that point. And I also played the beta on PC. Fun fact, I played the beta on PC. And I really, really, really loved it, but it didn't run very good on my laptop because my laptop was not built for gaming. But I tried. I tried running it in potato mode. And when I say my laptop wasn't built for gaming, I mean it genuinely wasn't. It was like integrated graphics, and it was just, at the time, it was already an old laptop. So I ended up waiting for the Xbox release, and that's why I played on Xbox for a very long time. So I was a beta. I do have the beta monkey. Let me show you. I do. So fun fact, because back in the day, there was like a transfer from PC to Xbox for people that wanted to join. You can't do it anymore, full disclosure. But there was a transfer thing, and a few people got confused with how the accounts run. So I had an Xbox account already. But when I came to PC, I made a PC account before linking my Xbox account. What I should have done is logged into my Xbox account and claimed the codes on that. But what I did accidentally was made a new account. So I asked for everything on my Xbox to be, that was before the linking, to be transferred. Mostly just the beta monkey. And they really kindly done it for me. So if you done the same thing that I did and you have proof that you own both accounts and that there was a mess up somewhere, luckily both my accounts are KPOW and KPOW XD. So, yeah, it wasn't too much of a flap to get to prove to them this was a mistake. Beta monkey. So, it is a little monkey that you get for being part of the beta. Where is he? Is he an exotic? I could just search. He's the Imgurkin monkey. Awarded for playing in the beta of the Elder Scrolls Online. I actually use this monkey on my pirate character because I feel like pirates and monkeys helping to steal treasure is really cute. Should I quickly show you her? I feel like we're getting distracted already. It's fine. K-Power 100 miles per hour? Always. Always. Jimmy, hello, how are you today? Panda, anyone of Commander, hello. Tiger, I don't think I've said hello to you. Have I said hello to Novatine? Hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. Hello. And YouTube, hello, if you're watching on YouTube. So, this is the pirate character that I'm talking about. She's got her little monkey. Oh, you can see his arm. TikTok actually see her more. I stream on TikTok and Twitch at the same time. So if you're seeing me on one of them and you'll see me saying stuff that you don't see, I'm either just talking to myself, because I do genuinely do that all the time, or I'm talking to the others on the other platform. So I do read both chats as best I can, but I am only one person with only 2 monitors. I would love a third. So yeah, this is Rosie Lee, Queen of the City. Rosie Lee, which in Cockney terms, Rosie Lee is cup of tea. Would you like a Rosie Lee? Cup of tea. We've got Woodveer Windbreaker, who's my only Stinky Nord on this server. Oh, shut up, Woodveer. We got Teapot Lil. There's a theme here. I don't know if you've noticed. Gulp's Only Tea. She is my Warden PvP healer. I'm very proud of her outfit and style. I feel like she's one of my best looking characters. Tea Leaf the Thief. Because tea leaf in Cockney slang is thief. All level 50 now, by the way. Which means they're all CP point level. Roshanara was actually my first PC character. But I ended up really not... I liked the Sorcerer, but I didn't feel like it was my main. I didn't completely vibe with it. And then I found Templar and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Shio Goliath, who is a Necromancer... tank, and the joke is that it's Sheogorath, but he has the Goliath ultimate, because the Necromancer Goliath ultimate is Goliath. I've received your ad about... Really? You've seen my ad video that many times? Oh, hi, you're dreaming. How are you today? Well, you see, it was to try and entice you to come here today. Hi, Jason. Hi, you're dreaming. Hi, Leah. Hope you're glad, because if you don't, we said hello on TikTok. We have Lestari Ignis, which is my first ever character in the Elder Scrolls Online, was called Lestari. I still have her on Xbox. And I had her on beta on PC, but obviously everything got nuked from the beta. And then when I came over to PC, someone already nicked the name Lestari, so I had to use her second name, which is like her family name. She comes from the Ignis family, which I made up. Is that Shio? This is not a polymorph. I sat there and painstakingly created him. We done it on stream, and I really wish I saved that VOD. I really wish I saved that VOD. But this is the Prophet Staff, the Mad God costume, I think it's called, which you can get during Justice Festival. It usually it's usually, oh, it was in a crate. It was in a crate. He's a Breton, and I've given him void eyes, I think they're called, and a pink, and the Harley Quinn mount thing. But yeah, I spent a long time making him like this, and then I barely play him because I'm an alcoholic who is also extremely loyal to my main character. Responding is, talking to yourself is fine. It's when you start responding to yourself that it becomes questionable. Oh no! Responding is fine. It's when you start arguing when the problems start. Hello. I'm always losing my own arguments. This is Kajaji. Now, she has a very special story. Kajaji is based off my Dungeons & Dragons character in a campaign called Roads Less Traveled. There's information in the chat, or maybe in the bio if I remember to put it in the description of the video. And we play the Elder Scrolls Online Dungeons & Dragons, so it's Elder Scrolls Online themed, and it's pretty cool. It's unofficial homebrew, but it's a lot of fun. I just love the Elder Scrolls, and she's based off of that character, and she is a Templar. No, she's not. She's an Arcanist, but she's the Arcanist healer. Then we have Sugar Daddy, and Sugar Daddy is a very saucy boy. He is she's also she's also actually an Elfique, but obviously I can't make an Elfique, so I just had to make a really small Khajiit. And then we have Sugar Daddy, who is a necromancer healer. He gives loads of heals, and he doesn't take anything in return. He loves to give everybody heals. He's a Sugar Daddy, because he's a necromancer. I'm funny. And then there's Coriel, who has a lore-appropriate name with no puns, and she's my main character. And I probably spent less time making Coriel than all of these, especially Shio Goliath, but she's my main. I love her. And she's just so, I don't know, it's so satisfying to look on the map and see all of the way shrines unlocked and just everything clear. You know, it's just satisfying to see the amount of completion that I've made on one character. There was an update recently that I will tell you. There was an update recently where the, my brain stopped working. There was an update, like last year, basically. Maybe it was 2 years ago. What is the concept of time since the Panini? I don't know. There was an update recently where you could basically, have your character's achievements across your account. Not cross-server, but across your account. So all your characters will have the same achievements, but there are some achievements that are still character-locked. But most of them are now not character-locked, which is pretty cool. Now, what I'm talking about with the map. So recently we finished Vardenfell because I wanted to go into Necrom with knowing everybody who's in the section of Morrowind that we already did. Because the Telvanni Peniswali is part of Morrowind over here. So we got Vardenfell, we got Stonefalls, we got Telvanni Peniswali. Now, I haven't done Stonefalls on this character. Well, I have done some of it. But it's just so satisfying to go on there and see all of this completed. We've also got, like, Southern Elsewhere down here. Oh, it's just so satisfying. Northern Elsewhere, just, oh, it's beautiful. And if you thought you could only go to Tamriel in the Elder Scrolls Online, have I got news for you? You can go to Tamriel and beyond. Have you ever wanted to go to Artaeum? The Psijic Order's home? Mystical and only ever rumoured in previous games? You can go to Artaeum. Look, I'll show you. We'll go there right now. This was one of my favourite updates for the Elder Scrolls Online, was the fact that we could go to Artaeum. This is part of the Somerset DLC, which used to be a chapter, now it's a DLC. Because, so, every year, Elder Scrolls Online brings out a new chapter. It's usually every year. Didn't used to be, but recently it's been every year. They bring out a new chapter, which is the most recent big area. So with the most recent one, we actually got 2 places. We've got Telvanni Penaswali and, of course, Apocrypha. So we have Apocrypha and Telvanni Penaswali. It's not called Telvanni Penaswali. It's just what I call it because it's fun to say. Then a year, whenever the next chapter comes, so that is what it's called. It's called a chapter. If you buy a chapter when it's a chapter, you get all the previous chapters. If you can't afford to buy the chapter, then the year after it's come out, that chapter gets downgraded to do a DLC. So there's only ever one chapter, and then the rest of them turn into DLC. So if you have, for example, ESO Plus, which is a optional monthly subscription where you pay a certain amount of money a month, which changes depending on platform and how many months in a row you do. You get 1,650 crowns a month. You get free access to all DLC, not chapters DLC. You get 10% gold acquisition and experience acquisition. You get double furnishing space, double bank space, all these things. I played for many years without ESO Plus, but I do now pay for it out of my own pocket, although I wouldn't mind if it was given to me like lifetime ESO Plus. You know. Anyway. But maybe. You know, ESO shouldn't be part of me. But anyway. I'm going to stop being cheeky and say ESO Plus is definitely worth it. You get more crowns alone than if you went and bought crowns. Because I think 1,500 crowns actually costs the same amount as ESO Plus, or less or more, or something like that. So if you ever need to buy crowns, buy ESO Plus instead. Top tips with KPOW. You also get a free piece of furnishing every month. I forgot to say that as well. So if I go to here and go to ESO Plus, you get special deals every month, and you also get a free collectible that you can grab every month. So I've not actually collected mine. So I'm glad nobody reminded me but myself. But yeah, we get discounts on things as ESO Plus and all sorts of things. But what I'm saying is, Necrom is fantastic, and Somerset is fantastic, which is now a DLC, so you can go there if you have ESO Plus, or you can buy it in the Crown store for crowns, and there's various ways that you can acquire crowns. But this is Artaeum! Look, it's magical! Actual Artaeum! One of my most obsessive things in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim was actually the Mages College in Winterhold. Yeah, Winterhold College. And the whole thing about the Psijic Order coming in through a portal and being all mysterious, oh my gosh, it really made me want to see the Psijic Order. So when Somerset came out, I was so excited for this. So excited. But fun fact, I didn't actually complete Somerset until like 2 years ago because I was putting it off. Because I wanted to savor it and like enjoy it. I'd done all the Delve quests, but the main story I didn't complete until a couple of years ago. But yeah. That's Artaeum. I feel like I got distracted. Also, you can also go to Cold Harbor. Have you ever wanted to go to Molag Bal's little home? You know, it's not his own, but where it is. We've also got Clockwork City. You can go to the Clockwork City now. Again, a very mystical place. We've got Fargrave, which is part of the... it's like a Deadlands-y kind of thing. We've got Deadlands. If you like Maroon's Dagon. Anyway, I feel like I'm getting distracted by the many, many locations that we can visit in Tamriel and beyond. Somerset, Vardafell. If you like Skyrim, you can go to Solitude now in the Elder Scrolls Online. You can go to Solitude over here. There's Proudspire Manor right here. If you love something in the Elder Scrolls, it's very likely in the Elder Scrolls Online or going to be. We even have the Imperial City in the Elder Scrolls Online, and Cyrodiil, which is PvP, which is a whole other thing that we can go into. Cyrodiil and the Imperial City is a PvP madness, and it's fantastic. So it's 3v3, so we got Daggerfall Covenant is up here, the Aldry Dominion is down here, and the Ebonheart Pact is up here. It might swap depending on what faction you're on, but I'm Aldry Dominion, and everyone fights for keeps. Let me see if I can quickly go into a... real quick, before we get into Necrom, I want to show anyone that's here thinking about getting into the free play event next week or purchasing the Elder Scrolls Online. I know most of you already play, but I'm going to go ahead and quickly just enter a campaign so I can show you what's going on. I feel like I want to cover everything before we go into Necrom. So we're going to do that. I think. So, basically, this is... I don't know how it's gonna... Okay, so the Aldry Dominion are actually getting wrecked right now. But as you can see, there's keeps. And these lines in between the keeps mean that you can travel from those keeps. There's not only keeps, there's Elder Scrolls as well. So we've got the Elder Scroll of Gartok over here. Your mission in PvP in Cyrodiil is to capture keeps, as many as you can. But specifically, the main keeps around the center of the around the middle, surrounding the Imperial City. Whoever does this and is on top of the leaderboard at the time becomes the Emperor. I think there's more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. You've also got these Elder Scrolls. If you claim them, they will give you some extra goodies. And there's also villages as well that you can go and do daily quests. So when there's an event that's a PvP event, you have the choice to do PvE or PvP, but the PvP is in a PvP zone. Then we have the Imperial City, which works very similar. It won't take me long to quickly go there. There's a lot... Oh, by the way, you can use siege weapons. So you get these massive siege weapons like battering rams, ballistas, trebuchets, and you fire them all at these keeps, and it is so much fun. Elder Scrolls Online has such a fantastic PvP aspect to it that it's the only game that I specifically love doing PvP, but I only do it during the special events because it's extra chaotic. So here we are in the Imperial City sewers. You start in the sewers. You can go through the sewers, and in the middle, you can go fight Molag Bal. There's a bunch of bosses on the way that have rare drops, usually, and especially during special events, they have rare drops. Then we have the... Again, Elder Minions getting done in at the moment. But anyway, these are what you want to fight for as well. And these are flags. When you go up into the city, you'll see there's these little ladders that you go up. And when you go up these ladders... I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. Going the right way. So you'll see these ladders, and then when you go up these ladders, you'll be able to go to these flags, and if you stand on the flag, you capture the flag, you get that space, and you get easier spawning there, etc, etc. And what I was saying was the lines that you see on the map going between them, if that is your color and you've got two keeps that are connected, you can use a transmute shrine to travel to and from those keeps. But if someone else takes that keep or starts attacking it, then there'll be problems. If you want to learn about PvP, please do come along to our streams when we do PvP. I always go in depth and invite newbies to come and play with me to tell them all about PvP. But today we're doing the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. So let me go to the city of Necrom, because there is a lady there that has been waiting a long time to talk to me. She's been waiting a long time. Oh, there she is. So, the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. We spoke about chapters. We spoke about all these things. What is the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom? It is the most recent, up-to-date chapter. If you buy the full edition of the game, including the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom, you will get Necrom, but you'll also get the previous chapters, which have now been retired to DLC. So that's if you get the complete edition, because there's an upgrade edition as well. There's a really good, in my video that I posted on Twitter today, sorry about my dog barking, I think someone's playing with him. In my video that I posted today, which if you would love to retweet, like, and comment on that, I'd be really appreciative. Twitter seems to be suppressing videos that I post if they're quite long, and I don't know why, because I thought they wanted people to do longer videos. Anyway, if you go to the end of that video, there's a really handy graphic to explain what version of the game is best for you. Also, I do have an ESO command for you to... No, I don't. I had a timer that was posting, but apparently I didn't do the command. That's fine. We can sort this. I have this one for now. On my website, kpowerhd.com, you can find a list of the different versions of the Elder Scrolls Online and what one is best for you. So base game if you're just looking to try it out, which is a free play event coming up. If you want to buy Necrom, you get Necrom and the previous DLCs. So you'd get Morrowind, Somerset, Greymore, Blackwood, Elsewhere, which is my favourite, High Isle, and Necrom. So you get all of those, and you can choose during the tutorial what place you want to start at. So during the tutorial, you'll come to some portals. I'm not going to spoil the tutorial for you, but you will eventually come to some portals, and the portals will have the main theme music of that zone playing with a picture of the area that you would go to. And when you click on the portal, it will give you a description of what you do there. So you can go around and choose what you want. If you're really excited for the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom, you can go straight to that portal and take you through. It's a really great tutorial, and I'm so glad they've started doing it this way. Let me do this. Hello? Oh my god, what just happened? Oh, why is my computer gone all weird colours? Chat. So, I accidentally pushed the Windows button and something else on my computer, and it's made my monitors turn off, and then they've turned on, but they're, like, faded? Does anyone know what buttons I might have pushed to make it do that, and how I can fix that? Because I don't think I've ever pushed this combination of buttons before in my life, and I'm very confused. It's kind of like it's dimmed the monitors, but kind of like you've put a fade on it. Not turned them down. It's like there's a white filter over them. Oh, this is weird and I don't like it. Oh, I don't like this a one bit. No, 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 no. I do not like this. I was on a roll too. I was doing a really good job. Could you have hit a screenshot combination? I don't think it was screenshot because it's changed my monitors. It's almost like it's... Yeah, how do I come out of nighttime mode? It might possibly be... No, I don't... Maybe! Oh dear. Anyway, this link will also take you... There we go. I sorted it. We sorted it, mate. This takes you to the website, which will give you a warning to be a certain age. Oh! Oh yeah, because it's going to be free soon on the old Epic Games Store, innit? I don't know what combination... Right. I don't know what keys I pushed. Because I meant to go push Windows V to bring up my clipboard. But I pushed something else instead. Oh! It was Windows Alt B. So, top tip, chat. Windows Alt B does something weird. Yeah, because I just pushed it again. I fixed it. I fixed it. Nice. Go ahead. Try pushing Windows Alt B on your screen. Try this is what I just done. Try pressing random buttons until it fixes itself. It was a bit dangerous. It was a bit dangerous, but it worked. We fixed it. Woohoo! Windows Alt B seems to change HDR. Oh, so it turned HDR off. No wonder it looked like potato. How funny. Yeah, it made everything just look like someone put a fade filter on it. It was weird. But I had no idea what it done because it didn't come up saying HDR off, HDR on. It just said monitors off, monitors on. Weird. Well, we learned something new today. We're learning about the Elder Scrolls Online and we're learning about HDR mode on our monitors. I'm going to drink my tea and listen to Leramil the Wise. we're going to do a little bit of the Necrom story to show you that every single voice line in the Elder Scrolls Online is a voice line. Voice acted. If you want to be spoilt with voice acting in a game, the Elder Scrolls Online is going to do it. The voice acting is impeccable and on everything. You can walk up to a random NPC and 90% of the time, even if they're just like some random guild trader,
Before you ask,
they have a voice. Let me go find some random NPC who's not a guild trader. Oh, there we go. Monosa. They don't even have a name tag above their head.
Newcomers tend to think
They have a voice. The amount of thought that has gone into the Elder Scrolls Online is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it. Let me just make sure that I'm on the right. Right, so this pops up. HDR on. Wait, HDR on? Wait, it did say it. HDR on? DisplayPort. Eh? DisplayPort HDR on. I don't like HDR. It looks like... If that... Oh, surely it's round the other way. Because this looks way clearer. But when it says on, it looks less clear. Like, this looks way, way better. I'm so confused right now. I wish I never pushed this button. Oh, no, I don't like that. Anyway. I got distracted again. Surprise! The voice acting is amazing. I'm in love with the voice behind Sharp as Night. Oh, yeah. Ember, by the way. Someone was asking what collectibles I have on Ember. This is a full custom outfit for her. And I think she's wearing mixture of Anequina. Let me go have a look. Let me go show you. Anyway, we're going to do a little bit of the story to show you how fantastic the voice acting is and how immersive it is. And to make things a little bit more spicy for you, I'm going to be voice acting my character. So that you have a fully story-esque experience. Yes. Yes. We have on my companion, because you can change the outfits on your companions. We have Stags of Zen, Second Seed Raiment, Anequina Pydonian, Anequina Chitinius, and a Manacle Jester Staff. There you go. I would appreciate it if you didn't completely copy her style, because I spent a long time making it, but I'm absolutely fine for you to do an inspiration. So I'm not gonna gatekeep what she's wearing, because that would be inappropriate and rude. It was the Stags of Zen. Good eye. Where did you find a Windows key? The little Windows button.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Right. Laramil, you talk to us while I drink my tea that's going very cold very quickly.
As Hermaeus Mora, the one who knows, foretold, we meet again, Proxy. Many diverse twists of fate have led us to this nebulous... too complicated. I come with a gift, a purpose dark and heavy. An opportunity to fulfill the contract you signed.
So we have previously met Laramil the Wise in the prologue. Every chapter that the Elder Scrolls Online comes out with, there is a prologue that you get to do for free, and everyone has access to it. And you can go and do this prologue, and it will give you a teaser of what the chapter is going to bring, and also some context as to why you're going here and doing this thing. Purpose? What purpose?
We are bound together by a common danger. Enemies of Hermaeus Mora threaten his realm of oblivion, and in so doing pose a threat to the mortal world as well. Therefore, Mora sent me to meet you here and secure your cooperation.
I am using an add-on called Khajiit Speak, so I will disclose that. Oh wait, Plops are on? Why are Plops on? Oh. Okay. Blop is? Why are drops on? Are they on for everyone? Oh yeah, new drops. Oh yeah, baby! If you watch the stream and you link your accounts up, you can get some delicious droppies. Free stuff in the game. Oh, there's an Arcanist event going on? Oh, I'm so behind with actual event stuff since White Strakes, I swear. What sort of cooperation?
Only a mortal proxy can deal with the threat and save both Apocrypha and Nirn. The fates of both realms are linked, and you are the key to preserving reality. Without you, everything unravels. Help avert this disaster, and Mora will reward you.
Reward me, hey? Alright. Khajiit will help. Where does she start?
The one who knows instructed me to give you this. A condensate of planar potentialities. You will not understand. It is ink. Take it to the Manos cistern, a ruin near the city. Pour the ink into the water and your path will become clear.
Who exactly are we up against?
One or more of Hermaeus Mora's rival princes, although they have yet to reveal themselves. They work through agents, such as whoever sought the glyphics when we first met. A spider lurks at the center of this web. I am sure of it.
So this is related to the Emerald Glyphic Khajiit recovered for Hermaeus Moira, yes?
Yes and
Yes.
no. These are the same
no.
forces that hired the Dusksaber mercenaries and colluded with Drollis Atherin to seize the Emerald Glyphic. Since you put a stop to that, they have changed tactics. But they have not abandoned their scheme.
Ow, I haven't got my drop yet. Tell this one about Hermaeus Moira.
Have you never heard of the Daedric Prince of
I
Forbidden
have, but I
Knowledge?
want to hear what you're going to say
The
anyway.
Lord of Fate. The riddle unsolvable? Hermaeus Mora knows everything. He is the wisest of the Daedra. Every secret and all knowledge finds its way to Apocrypha in time.
What is Apocrypha? Coriel doesn't
I
know,
am
probably.
astonished
I
how
do,
little
though.
the mortals of our tiny world comprehend. Apocrypha is the realm of Hermaeus Mora, his home and seat of power. One of the countless realms that drift through oblivion. Please, do not ask me about oblivion.
This one is curious. Who are you again?
I am Laramil.
I definitely remember her, but we're going to ask anyway.
That is not a sobriquet I care for. I seek to comprehend the emergent truths elicited by the... never mind that. I am a scholar. A century ago, I struck a bargain with Hermaeus Mora.
So you serve Hermaeus Moira.
I do not worship
Mori.
him, if that is your question. The Prince of Knowledge is an ally and patron. Mora provides me with access to rare and esoteric lore. In return, I undertake various tasks for him. A mutually beneficial arrangement.
Mutually beneficial. Right. Let us go, my darlings. Apparently there's a free thing in the Crown Store if you have a level 10. Do I have to be on my Arcanist? Ooh, Ascent of the Arcanist reward bundle. Your journey towards mastering Apocrypha's power has only just begun. This reward bundle includes the Scroll of the Arcanist's face and body markings, devoted Torchbug pet, 3 Grand Gold Coast experience scrolls, and 1 skill respecification scroll. Ooh. Cool. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. We got some new tattoos during the Arcanist event. If we go to announcements, we'll be able to see.
I saw that.
Oh, someone just got done stealing or killing someone.
City must be rich.
Ascent of the Arcanist. Unimaginable power is yours to wield at will with the all-new Arcanist. Reach level 10 with a new class by July 28th to unlock the Arcanist-themed reward bundle. Requires ESO Necrom to participate. Open the crown store. Beautiful! Beautiful! Oh, I need to go on my Arcanist, actually, and do my stable after we've done this little bit here. Brand Diablo, hello, how are you today? Sky Zombie, a stereo look view, hello, hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad, hello. Hi, K-Pow, how's your stunning self today? Smarmy, I know, but not invalid. Oh, you. I'm good, thank you. I hope you are too. Hope you're having a great time. You could totally be a voice actress, thank you so much. I've actually got a mentor for voice acting this year as part of, a free mentoring program, so it is something that I am more seriously delving into. It's actually why I bought this cup, because I was told that wait, was that a side quest?
Help? Can we talk?
You look like a capable forager. Well, I am. It wouldn't be the Elder Scrolls Online if I didn't get horrifically distracted by side quests on the way to the journey, would it?
Thank the ancestors you stopped. Right. Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament here.
I bought this bottle
need
because
to collect ingredients
apparently blowing
for
bubbles through a thick
medicinal
straw can be really
tincture,
good for your voice.
and I simply don't have time. I need someone to help.
So I have an excuse to be a child now. And I also wanted a portable boba cup so that I could actually have boba without feeling guilty about having plastic all the time. Although this is plastic, but it's reusable. A medicinal tincture.
Ah, yes. I am Balva Bemis, retainer to Oathman Laro
Balva
Rawless
Bemis.
of House Telvanni. Laro suffers from beastly headaches, and I'm making a tincture to address his malady. I need some hard-to-attain ingredients. If you aid me, I'll pay you well.
What are these ingredients?
I need the musk gland of a bull netch. I
Easy.
spotted some netch remains around Kemmel Z. Also a plant called the volcanic stinkhorn from near Salem Mora. And lastly, fungal blooms from a dead shroom beetle. The best ones skitter around Tel Drelov.
All right. This one will get those ingredients, yes?
Once you collect the ingredients, I'll make the necessary preparations at my workstation in Ald Isra. You know, getting the viscosity right and all that.
Tell Coriel about these ingredients.
Well, they're vital to the recipe. I don't want to bore you with the details, but the stinkhorn provides a binding catalyst, while the bullnetch musk gland balances the humors. They're very important. Yes, definitely.
And the fungal blooms from the beetles?
They provide a nutty, hay-like flavor. Covers up the bitterness of the brew, you see.
Tell this one about Othman Laro, yes?
He's a very demanding individual, even at the best of times. Commands with an iron fist, you know. And when these headaches strike, he is positively tyrannical.
And this tincture will cure those headaches, hmm?
Yes, yes. I think it will address his malady fully. I mean, I hope so.
Malady?
He's terrible when he's like this.
Oh, terrible. Right, chat. Side quest or main quest? Shall we allow ourselves to get distracted? Or shall we get a teaser of the side quest and see what we want to do afterwards. Let's do a poll. What do? Get distracted. Go to Hermie Mori. Sorry on YouTube, friends, you're not going to be able to vote in the poll, but I'm only going to make it a minute so you don't have long to wait. Get voting! There's a poll in the top of the chat. Actually, I'll just let past K-Pow sing this. There's a poll in the top of the chat. Ooh, ooh, there's a poll in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a poll in the chat. There's a poll in the top of the chat. Wait, hey, there's a
Hermie Mori is Hermaeus Moira, for those who don't know.
Would you look at that? There's a
Anyone's
poll in the chat.
confused.
There's a poll in the top of the chat. There's a poll in the... Oh, if you're on YouTube and you're waiting for this poll to finish, comment what one you're hoping that I do. Ah, wow, that was the most professional YouTube segue thing that I've ever done. That's not a segue. What's it? What would you call that? Sneaky, sneaky, beaky? Sneaky, beaky? Yeah, I don't allow cheese throwing in the polls anymore because people started being real naughty. Bum, 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 bum. Chat votes continue on our journey. I will continue my journey to go see Hermie Mori. We will not get distracted this day. Nay, I may be a Khajiit, but I only get distracted by yarn balls, and that man did not need any yarn balls, so distracted I shall not be. Nay! Nay, I shall not! Continue, we must. Okay. We're gonna reselect Fate's proxy, and we're also gonna turn off the setting that automatically changes that, and I need to remember where it is. There was recently a setting changed that changes when the quests switch, and I'm trying to remember where it is. Quest giver, automatic quest tracking. Automatically track a quest when you accept it. I personally don't like this on, because if I want to choose what quest I'm following, I'll select it. But if you like having the most recent quest you picked up being the one that's tracking, keep this setting on. While I'm here, I lied. I am going to get slightly distracted. This goes to players who've been playing for a long time, or players that haven't been playing very long at all. Check the settings. Lots of the stuff that people think are add-ons are base game. For example, settings, gameplay, combat. Changing your friendly color brightness and your enemy color and brightness. Mine, for example, is bright pink, /fuchsia, / magenta, whatever you want to call it. And I have mine at 50. You'll notice when I attack an enemy, their AoEs on the ground are bright pink, so I don't stand in stupid. Also, when other people have heals and it's not my own, it'll be bright green or a little bit more green. I don't have this fully up the way, but yeah. Nameplates, having nameplates on, and also in settings, gameplay, going down to no, not here. Combat. Having your ability bars and buffs showing is all in here. Take a moment to sit and really get to know your settings. There's also ways that you can completely change the camera. The way that I have my camera is very different from the default. I have everything set to the middle, basically, because I really like having that little bit of extra speed. You can also turn off head bob if you suffer with motion sickness. You can turn off screen shake if you suffer with any kind of nausea or problems that arise from things moving on the screen a lot. There's a lot of fantastic accessibility options in the Elder Scrolls Online. Let's go and pour this ink into the water, into the Menno cistern. Oh, actually, I'm going to wait for this ad to finish because Twitch are just in the middle of an ad right now. So we're going to just do like a Hermaeus Moira tentacle dance before I do this. Ads are a necessary evil, unfortunately, in this world of the Twitch. I haven't got the popping up in chat update. Are you back from the ads? Sorry, YouTube, you just had a weird tentacle dance for no reason. But yeah, I just was saying to everyone that please take a moment to get to know your settings. A lot of things in the game that people assume are add-ons are in fact not add-ons. For example, gameplay, going down to combat, changing your enemy color brightness and color. Red does blend into a lot of things, especially lava, etc. So having it bright pink and setting that brightness up to 50 will stop you standing stupid because it makes AoEs really obvious. Also, if you want to know where your healers are healing, you can have green and you know how to stand into that and just turn up that brightness because otherwise you won't really see it, usually. Also, we've got nameplates. People always ask, how do you get people's names above their heads? And health bars comes under combat? No, nameplates. So you go nameplates on and then there's health bars down here so you can turn health bars on as well. So you can choose to have your own health bar above your head if you're really bad at looking down and you want your health bar above your head so you always know if you're going to die. That's fine. Group members here. I'm going to leave because I'm really worried that that person's going to touch that and it's going to activate the quest for me. No, okay, that scared me a little bit. So yeah, also camera. If you don't like how I have my camera directly in the middle, you can play like this, you can play like this, and you can even play first person, which I wouldn't recommend in PvP or group content, but in story content, it's actually quite fun. Anyway, we're gonna do this. We're not gonna get distracted, even though I said I wasn't gonna be and then I did, so now we're not gonna be. Let's pour this ink into the water.
Step forth. Know that you stand in the presence of Hermaeus Mora. We must converse.
It's my boy! I'm gonna need you to turn the lights green every time he appears, chat. That is your mission. You can do ! green or ! Xbox green.
Laramil has done well, and brought fate's chosen into my unrelenting gaze. All other outcomes are now excluded. From this moment, fate's ever-branching tree begins to grow again, and with it, new possibilities emerge.
This is about that threat you foresaw. Something about the unraveling of reality.
All that, and more mortal. I see all that is, was, and will ever be. And in so doing, I saw hidden rivals that threaten Apocrypha and all of reality. They must not succeed.
Now you see why I done my makeup green today.
Come to honor your agreement.
Apocrypha. And a little bit of gold for Kajaji, because she likes gold. But we got Apocrypha. And I'm also wearing my green mushroom t-shirt. It has mushrooms on it. Never stop growing. Do your best. Mushrooms. There's not mushroom in this shirt. There is actually. Please, tell Khajiit her agreement?
I am the golden eye of fate, and the keeper of whispers. I foretold that a mortal was needed to preserve reality. You are that mortal, and we signed a contract that binds us for the duration of this threat. Apocrypha is in danger. Now you must act.
What do you need this one to do?
Let Laramil guide you. She can perceive the threads of fate and lead you to the 3 tasks that will reveal my hidden adversaries. Meet her in the Necrom bindery in the mortal city of the same name. Your journey to preserve reality begins there.
How can Coriel save reality? She does not understand.
I have alerted Laramil to 3 specific threads of fate that converge in a place known as the Telvanni Peninsula. She will guide you to these locations so you can unmask my hidden adversaries. Go to the city of Necrom. Laramil awaits you there.
Please, tell this one more about Apocrypha and its connection to Nern.
Do you know so little, mortal? Apocrypha is my domain. A plane of oblivion I have shaped to my needs. And this plane, the mortal realm, some refer to it as Nern. As for the connection, just know that if Apocrypha falls, Nern will cease to exist.
And what exactly are you?
The scholars and mystics of your world call me a Daedric Prince. What you see is only
I know all this, but I love listening to his voice.
For the mortal mind cannot contain the whole of me. This form suffices. Your mind must remain intact for you to be of use to fate.
Forgive, Khajiit, but what do you know about the enemy that threatens Apocrypha?
Precious little. They are shadows that vanish under my scrutiny. Obscure figures that somehow hide from my gaze. It is disconcerting. Never have I been so blind.
How do you know that there is a threat against Apocrypha and Nern?
Every possible fate unfolds before me. They all lead to an event I thought erased from chance eons ago. If this course isn't altered, Apocrypha falls, reality unravels, and Nern is destroyed. This enemy eludes me, but you are my secret advantage.
If you cannot determine who they are, how can Coriel?
That is the reason fate chose you. Your instinctual ability to succeed no matter the obstacles placed before you, no matter the odds. Follow the threads I selected for Laramil. See where they lead. That is the key to saving both our realms.
How does Coriel know that she can trust you?
That is why I agreed to bind myself to you with a powerful contract. I cannot act against you or your interests, so long as you adhere to your part of the bargain. Our enemies have no such constraints, so proceed with caution.
Oh, that was so creepy.
Takes many paths, mortal. Find Laramil in Necrom, and choose wisely.
I'm so glad he stays there so that I can get screenshots. I'm not gonna lie. Since when did taking screenshots come up with a pop-up? Oh, pray! Oh, praise Hermie Mori! Praise Hermie Mori! I'm hoping these are saving. This is probably new since the Windows update. It's coming up with a pop-up and I can't do anything except close the screenshot. It's kind of annoying. I used to just spam the screenshot button. Lil Warrior! Twilk, hello, how are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you don't have a set, I wonder what other things I could do that are Hermie Moira-esque. What other emotes do we have that would be good for this screenshot moment? One of the best things about Elder Scrolls Online is taking sick screenshots, mate. Sick. Could blow bubbles at him. Could blow bubbles at him. Also, unfortunately, changing the lights is subscriber only. I should have said that. I'm really sorry about that. Otherwise, it would be a bit chaotic if it wasn't having a little bit of things. Yes, this is part of the Necrom storyline. I did wait a long time to start it because I wanted to make sure that I did as less spoilers as possible, but also I'm really excited to play it, so I can only do so much. Oh, I could do fight me. Fight me, Hermie Moiri! Fight me! Fight me, bro! Hermie Moiri, fight me! You wanna go, bro? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? I'll fight you. I'm gonna check that these are saving because it keeps coming up with a pop-up for some
Pass
reason.
me the biscuits or I'm gonna shank you outside Tesco.
Why was that so loud? Why was that so loud? Are these saving? Yes, they are saving. I wonder if I could turn that setting off. That's annoying. The be gone? I don't think I have that one. Cat contemplation. That's a good one, actually. That's a really good one. I wish that stupid rock wasn't in the way. It's kind of annoying. Kind of upsetting that that rock is in the way. Maybe if I go up here. Actually, if I go on here, this might get rid of that rock. Ember, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go away for a bit, love. Ooh, that's a good one. I kind of wish it was nighttime, though. Am I pausing when that happens, by the way, or am I still going on? Okay, cool. Hermie Moiri! Right, I need to fix my camera now, because otherwise that's going to be annoying. So I have all of my... Oh, no, that's there. We want this at 0, and we want this at 0. That's my preference. Everyone has their camera different. Hi, buddy. Good to see you. I'm so glad he stays there so you can take screenshots. I really need to do this on Kajaji. And take some pictures with Kajaji. Because that would be so cute. Again, I do feel like I should be doing this whole quest line on Kajaji, but there's something... I'm a completionist, and having it all on one character is so satisfying, I think. I could do it twice. I wouldn't mind that. I think I've done that before. Sometimes ESO group a bunch of streamers together to do like the anniversary event. So later in the year, to celebrate the chapter being out for a while, they do like a, not an anniversary, but a recap thing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I feel that there's so many levels. It's just something satisfying about seeing everything completed. I mean, this says we completed the delves, but we actually haven't, because we haven't done the quests in them. We've only done the I just went the longest way round I could have possibly gone. To do some dramatic roleplay walking. Dun 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 dun. Excuse me. Dun 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 dun. You kind of ruined the vibe. Dun dun. I'm rather grateful that achievements are account-wide. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it actually makes me kind of want to do Master Angler. Leramil, we are on our way.
Welcome to my safe house, Proxy.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Leramil.
Meeting Hermaeus Mora represents a rare honor. The one who knows
not the first time I've met him.
materializes in a delimited projection. He chooses to manifest before few mortals. The threads upon which reality dangles are precarious indeed. What did Mora impart to you?
Hermaeus Moira said you would guide this one.
And so I shall. The one who knows traced 3 crucial events to this area. Investigate each, and he believes we can expose the conspirators moving against Apocrypha. We may even stop them before the ultimate threat takes shape.
Coriel must know, but what does she need to do with these 3 locations?
I do not know. I was only presented with what was required to bring you to the right place at the right moment. You must determine why fate needs you in each location, then take the appropriate action.
It knows where and when, but not what Coriel needs to do?
Many possible futures branch from every mortal choice. If we know the consequences of our choices, it changes the outcome. Therefore, Hermaeus Mora tells us only what he must. As fate's chosen, the rest is up to you.
Very well. Where does this one need to go?
The threads of fate lead to 3 locations in this region. The necropolis of Necrom, the old tower of Telrendis, and the town of Alavelis. I shall open a portal to each, investigate them, and return here to the Necrom bindery when you are done.
Tell Coriel more about these locations that she needs to visit.
A reasonable and prudent request. I shall provide what details I can, but I know little more than you do. Local history and politics are not my usual area of study. Which location would you like to know more about?
Tell Coriel about the Necrom necropolis.
That's hard to
Necrom
say as a
serves
Khajiit.
as a center for the ancient
Necropolis.
Dunmer
There we go.
practice of ancestor worship. A strange custom. The monks of the necropolis, called the Keepers of the Dead, tend the catacombs beneath the city. They guide the faithful in venerating their forebears.
Tell this one about Terendis.
Telrendis is one of the many mushroom towers that dot this land. They usually serve as domiciles of Telvanni wizards who wield formidable magic. But this tower is abandoned. Interesting. Fate dictates that when you go there, I shall accompany you.
Tell Khajiit about Alavelis.
Alavelis is a minor
Alavelis.
settlement whose only claim to fame is its malachite quarry, a glass mine, as the Dunmer refer to it. That thread of fate vibrates with particular intensity. What you shall find there, I cannot say, but I urge caution, Proxy.
And what is this place?
An old bookbinder's shop, our temporary base of operations in this region. I secured it so we could travel to and from Apocrypha without causing undue panic. I doubt Necrom's authorities would approve of portals to an Oblivion realm in their city.
Tell this one about those portals behind us, yes?
In addition to the 3 to take you to the locations you must investigate, I summoned 2 gateways to Apocrypha. One leads to the Endless Library, a place of books as numberless as the stars. The other to Kruma Incognito, where lost fates linger.
Khajiit is supposed to go to Apocrypha now, yes?
Only if you desire to do so. The threads of fate Hermaeus Mora asks you to investigate begin here in the Telvanni Peninsula. Where they shall lead us, I cannot say. But with the threat directed at Apocrypha, I thought quick access was prudent.
Right.
Your choice must be your own, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora was clear about that.
Right.
There. 3 paths are now arrayed before you. Which will you pick?
We have 3 options. Telrendis, Alavelis, and the portal to the Necrom necropolis. I think, as much as Sunny is shouting Alavelis, I think it's only fair if we do a poll and let everyone decide. Will you stick with Sunny and help him guide me to where he desperately wants me to go? Apparently there's something here that Sunny really wants me to see. Or will you not? What to do? And if you're on YouTube, go edit your comment and say what you wanted me to do. Let's do Necrom necropolis, Telrendis, and Alavelis. Trust me, chat. Vote buying? Nope. Fair and square. There's a poll in the top of the chat. There's a poll. There must be something in Alavelis, because so many of you voted that so quickly. I'm so intrigued now. What is there that you lot think I'm gonna love? Would you look at that? There's a poll in the chat. There's a poll in the top of the chat. Wait, hey, there's a poll in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a poll in the chat. There's a poll in the top of the chat. What? Hey, there's a poll in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a poll in the chat. There's a poll in the top of the chat. Why? Yay! Why, aye, Right, a few seconds left. I think Alavelis is gonna win. Is Sunny gonna get their way? We're currently on 19% for both Necrom Necropolis and Telrendis, and Alavelis wins with 63%. Did you guess correctly, YouTube? Let me know. I did go through the right portal, right?
Why do you bear the mark of the great eye?
Scrot! Scrot! Oh my god! I know why you wanted me to go here now! Skirrat! Bop 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 bop! Skirrat bop boom! Skirrat bop boom! Skia! Oh my gosh, Scrot, please tell me you're here. I forgot Scrot was in it! Oh my gosh, your little buddy! Oh, I bet Scrot's not even here! Aww! I believe we met Scrot in a previous chapter, so he might recognize me. I'm sure Scrot was in a previous one, or maybe they're new. I can't remember, or maybe they're in a dungeon. I'm trying to remember. We'll see. We'll talk to him. Scrot, for those that don't know, we have a community member called Scrot. So now I understand why Sunny was so desperate for us to go here.
Mortals. You scurry around, obsessed with your petty affairs, and then you die. But you bear the mark of Hermaeus Mora. Have you come to replace me in my task?
No.
That would be typical.
I might be getting confused with another
You sent to help me with the cultists?
watcher,
Before
actually.
you die?
You know who I might be thinking of, and I don't think it's the same one? In Somerset? No. Was it Somerset? When you're helping alchemy. Something to do with... I'm sure alchemy's there. And you're helping the little watcher, and it's so cute. And I'm not going to spoil the quest, because it's so good. It's so good. But I don't know if that's the... I don't think it's the same one. It was Blackwood. Okay. Maybe. Tell Coriel about these cultists.
Not much to tell. I just arrived myself. This mortal served the Great Eye, but he died before he could tell me about the other Daedric cultists that scamper about. They're creating an intolerable contradiction in reality. Makes my tentacles ache.
A contradiction in
Reality?
Something here undermines a fate recorded by Hermaeus Mora. Likely foolish mortals trying to change what has already been written. To fix this, I could use some help. It's common knowledge that mortals prize gold. 8 men, I'll give you some.
Alright. This one will help you. Where do we begin?
I'd prefer to sit back and wait for entropy to claim us all. But I suppose we must do something. Let's survey the town. See if anyone survived and try to determine what the cultists want here. Oh, and despite my size, I'm good in a fight. You'll see.
Why are you here, Scrat?
As I said, divergences in the threads of fate call to me. My purpose is to correct those digressions, examine the contradictions, and rectify them. I can't leave until I succeed. Don't ask me why, there is no why. It simply is.
What exactly are you?
I am Scroot, a powerful servant of the Great Eye. Creatures of my Daedric order call ourselves... It doesn't matter. Everyone else calls us watchlings. An insulting diminutive. But I expect nothing more.
Powerful? How powerful?
Oh, do you mock me? I detect a note of mockery. I should reduce your brain to rotten cheese for your temerity.
The cheese reference as well!
Anything, really. Just know that I can summon a mighty strike when fate requires it. Very mighty.
Coriel thought Daedra had to be summoned to reach Narn.
Yes, but it's usually easy enough to nudge a mortal follower of Hermaeus Mora to summon me when the ripples of fate draw me here. It's not my fault the fragile mortal got himself killed. Well, maybe it is. Who can say? Fate works in mysterious ways.
What can you tell this one about this place?
Olivalis? Or this tedious mortal plane? No, don't tell me. My answer's the same in either case. It's a dust mote, populated by delusional insects whose meaningless lives seem important to them.
I feel like they do give off huge scrap vibes as well.
Tell Khajiit, why would Hermaeus Moira care what happens here?
I have no clue. When my master exerts his power in this plane, the consequences linger. Footprints in the malleable clay of fate that harden to stone with the passing ages. I sense that events here run counter to something my master did long ago.
So there is something special about Alavelis, after all.
Something special about a mortal settlement? Hardly. Olivalis fails to stand out from the sheer mediocrity of 1,000 similar places in this world. Until the followers of a Daedric prince seize control of it anyway. Which may be something.
What can you tell Coriel about the cultists here?
You mean besides the dead devotee of Hermaeus Mora? They call themselves the Hidden Kindred. Since I could see them, the nomenclature must be ironic. I also noticed some Daedra. Dremora of Clan Dreamcarver, sworn to serve Prince Vermina.
Who is Prince Varmina? Know this.
A rhetorical question? Must be. Very well. Vermina is the Daedric Prince of Dreams and Nightmares. I also noticed Periite followers among the Hidden Kindred.
Periite
Before you
too?
ask, he's the Prince of Pestilence. Never heard of such an alliance before.
You know what they are doing here, yes?
The mortal who summoned me complained of terrible nightmares before he died. Beyond that, I was just about to begin my long and grueling investigation when you arrived. If only you had more tentacles, it would make the work go faster.
What a vibe this little body is. An absolute vibe. How cute. Oh. Okay, I'm actually supposed to look here. My bad. Oh. What? Right, I have no idea what's going on there, but okay. Defrost and Spiral, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Oh, I need to change my gear.
Call on me.
No more nightmares.
I need to change my...
Horrible noise.
Oh! Oh! Scrut's tentacle? Bro. Oh, whoops. Okay, let me just quickly change this.
That's some damn fine gear you've got.
Damage gear, but damage build. Let's equip. This is the armory system, so you can save different builds. So if you want to have a healer build, a tank build, and a damage dealer build on the same thing, you can. I have a healer, damage, and mayhem build on here. So it does also give and take your curses. So if you're a vampire in one and not a vampire in the other, when you swap, you will change from vampirism and back again without having to do the cure quest. It's very, very cool. And if you haven't played The Elder Scrolls Online before, yes, we have vampires and werewolves.
Ember the Sorcerer, reporting for duty.
Apparently I summoned the Witch's Brew by accident. My bad. My bad. My bad. I think that's left over from the portal. Yeah, I think so too. Yes, we have drops on. We do, we do, we do. Wait, where did Ember go? What is she doing? Oh, actually, really quickly. Yes, that was it. Krez. Yes. Spoilers. Some people in chat haven't done that quest, and it's such a fantastic quest. I'd really love them to, sorry to the that was for me, not you. I didn't mean to be patronizing or anything. It was more of a panic. But yeah, that's such a fantastic quest, and it's so good. Highly recommend you go do that quest in Blackwood. Yes, with Krez. Krez. Right. So what was I just about to do? Oh yeah, I know what I was going to do. I was actually going to get my armory out again real quick, because before we continue, I want to go ahead and put these back in, because I basically realized that I can have every passive from all of these, and I was like, hey, I'm just going to do that, because why not? And this was one of them. And then this, because I've got the skill points. But I need to remember to save it, because that's what I didn't do last time. I didn't save it. There's no point me doing Sigic order, because all of them are, if you have this in there, you get to do this, or you don't have this, you get to do that, etc, etc. I probably didn't need that either, actually, but you know what? It's fine. This is what I wanted to do, though. This... I've messed up again. How have I run out of skill points again? That's fine. I'm gonna get skill points while I'm doing this anyway. No! Oh, you know what? It's fine. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to do that again. You know what? Real quickly, let's fix it. Let's fix it. So, because I messed up there, I'm gonna go ahead and equip my healer build, and then re-equip the damage dealer build, and it'll refund those points for free without having to pay anything. It's fantastic. So if you ever wanted a completely blank build, you can basically save money on most things. Because look, I've got all those skill points back. Now, what I will say is, I do want these. These are important. I've got to be a bit more choosy with what I do. These are worth having. These are not so worth having. I'd rather grab the things that are actually going to help me first. Like this. Because we know that I'm constantly... I don't have any Fighters Guild abilities slotted, so that's kind of pointless, actually. Sigil there's no point putting stuff in that. There's no point putting stuff in that because it's support. Wait, yeah, because it's support abilities. Crafting again. We're back. I don't have poisons on. We're gonna do minor healing. Let's do the healing ones so we get our thingies, and then we'll do keen eye. We'll do keen eye anyway. Okay. Forager healing, and then woodworking lumberjack, and then we can just save that because at least they're on a do I want to yeah, keen. We'll do one in each keen eye. Why not? We've got the skill points to do that. There's probably a bunch of skills that I'm not using that I've put points in on this build that I need to go fix, but we'll do that another time. I just wanted to make sure that I've got as many things saved as I need. So this is my damage dealing build, yes? Yes. Oh.
Don't get too comfortable.
Don't get too comfortable. Yes, this is my damage build. So now I need to save so I keep all those skill points because I keep forgetting to do this. Do you know what I should have also done? I should have sorted out my CP because I've got a few sitting around, but not too many for it to matter too much. So let's continue. Well, the message of the spoilers command doesn't apply anymore, but no spoilers. Oh.
Look out, everyone.
I feel like I do have a command for what you're trying to do, but I can't remember what it is.
No, stay back. I need to wake up. I have to.
Kay, can I call you this? Yeah, of course. Do you have any XP gaining tips for us? Like what to do to maximize your XP gain and how often? Get drops. So we've got drops on the stream right now if you're watching live. If you've got your accounts linked up, you can get a crate that has a chance to have an experience scroll in it. Experience scrolls give you different levels of extra experience depending on what one you're using. So, for example, 50% for 2 hours. You can also get 100% for whatever else. Or you can find someone to make you some Psijic Ambrosia, which is an in-game item that can be crafted for 50% experience. There's also a fancy edition that does more, but it's extremely rare and it costs a lot to make it, so it might be quite expensive. But that is a free way. You might have people that will make it for you out of the kindness of their heart. The Elder Scrolls Online family, known as ESO fam, they are very, very generous. I will say, when you are leveling for the first time, I actually do not recommend power leveling. It's okay to use a little bit of an experience scroll here or there, but I would honestly enjoy your first 20 levels naturally and just learn the game. And I'm not saying you're new, this is for anyone listening. Don't power level at the start of the game. Don't try and catch up with your friends. You will burn out, you will get overwhelmed, you will get confused. Take it at a slow pace. If you have been playing the Elder Scrolls Online for a long time, you can do things to bump your experience up using a scroll, using an Psijic Ambrosia. There's a lot of double experience events that come out. You also get an extra 10% experience with ESO Plus. But if you have been in the game a long time, there's a couple of places that you can go. There's places in Craglorn that is a group area. If you're a solo player and you're not very strong yet, I don't recommend going to Craglorn. This is a group area. It doesn't really tell you that when you go there, but you can go to somewhere like Sky Screech or Skyreach or Spellscar, and the trick with those is to gather as many enemies as you possibly can and kill them all at the same time. That's a really good way to get experience. Or one of my favorite ways is random daily dungeons, because you get a skill point for every dungeon story that you finish, and you get this amount of, this will be a different experience amount depending on who you are and what you're doing, but you get a massive bonus experience for every random dungeon you do. So you get experience with the dungeons, you level up your fighters guild, etc., undaunted through doing this, depending on what bosses are in the dungeons or enemies are in the dungeons. We'll get into that as well. You get your skill points and you get gear that you can use as well. So my favorite way to level is doing your random daily dungeons. It's not going to burn you out because you're basically doing it a couple of times per day. The bonus experience does lessen with each one you do per day, but just doing a random daily dungeon each day is a great way to level up. Also, if you really like arenas and you're pretty powerful and you want to have fun, earn gear, and have a bit more fun than running around Spellscar and Skyreach. By the way, Spellscar and Skyreach are very difficult, so you might need someone to run you through there. Some people will stand in Craglorn shouting Skyreach for gold, and they'll take you through Skyreach or Spellscar for a fee of gold. Or you can find a friend who is really good at healing or keeping you alive, and you can go to Murkmire, and you can go to the Black Rose Prison. Where are you? Murkmire, and you can go, Black Rose Prison. This is a 4-player arena with 10 different stages? 5 stages with 5 different levels in it. I'm trying to remember now, because Dragon... There's different arenas, but this is a 4-player one, and it's a lot of fun, and you get a lot of experience if you go through there with an experience scroll on, if there's only 2 of you. You can go in there with 2 of you and 2 companions, and that's a really good way to level up your companions as well. But yeah, there's some really good ones. Again, if you're fairly new to the game, I really recommend dungeons, because you get those skill points, you get gear, and it's not going to burn you out. Those other ones are for if you're on your second character and you kind of want to skip the leveling. I wouldn't recommend it. You will burn out, you will get confused. I want to be clear in case there is anyone new listening, so yeah. Thank you. I've been to Craglorn a lot, but I'm wondering if 33k to 34k experience for a DLC quest and a random battleground respectively is normal or not. I did not gain the amounts shown on your screen from the random battleground I completed, and it was at the end of the most recent event we had. So, the reason that my experience is very high is because I am champion point 1267. So between levels, I need to get 409,362 experience. So yours, it's usually about a quarter of a high level, or if you're a really low level, you might skip a few levels. But this changes depending on what level you are. So low levels will get... I don't know how it specifically works, but it's proportionate to your level. So when you're starting out, when you do a daily dungeon, you will typically be you'll be doing it quite quickly, and then you'll be like getting a few levels, and then when you get to level 50, you'll find that it'll only go up like a quarter of your experience bar unless you're using a double experience, which I do recommend. If you're doing random dungeons, you should be doing an experience scroll. And if you are wanting to savor them, wait until the end before you hand in the quest or finish the dungeon to use the experience scroll. And then you'll probably get more dungeons in with the double experience. Again, this does go down every time you do a random daily as well. I was gear grinding today for Pillar of Nirngit. Oh, that's a good set. I heard it's good on Arcanists. Yeah, I would imagine it is. Thank you, Kay. So I'm currently 1,412. So you are quite... It might not seem like a lot behind me, but it is. Because the amount of experience you have to get each time goes up and up and up and up. But yeah, also if you need to look at it before you do the normal dungeon, the random daily as well. Because if you do a random daily, it goes down. Also, battlegrounds are a great way to get experience. They should be the same amount of daily experience. And you do get some goodies for doing battlegrounds that you can't get anywhere else as well. So that's another really great way to do it, actually. Thank you for reminding me. Daily battlegrounds. But if you're really wanting to super power level, then if you're like a competent player, the fastest ways are Spellscar, Skyreach, and Black Rose Prison. But you probably will need one other person with you. Because... basically the idea is that you run around and gather as much enemies as you can without dying and then kill them all in one go, and it is chaos. I've done it on stream a few times and it's great.
Are you real? Not another one of those awful dreams? And you look undisturbed. Don't you hear the terrible whispers?
Tell this one, what happened here?
It started when a stranger came to town, a Tilvani master. She offered to purchase the old glass mine. I thought it was too good to be true. The mine closed years ago. But she offered us a chest full of gold, and the village elders accepted it.
You absolutely do not need to be 3,600. I've been sitting at the level that I am for, well, around the 1,600 for a while. I don't see much point in power leveling, because the amount of CP points you get early on, you basically fill up the bars. I'm champion point 1,600, and I have pretty much all of the slots filled that I need, maximized, and pretty much every single passive. So you really don't need to be 3,600 CP. The only reason to be 3,600 CP is because you get every single ability, so you can swap them out without spending money. But gold is pretty easy to come by in the game once you know how, so there's not much reason to farm it. The reason that they made it 3,600 instead of 1,000, whatever it was before, with 810 being the maximum. So back in the day, 810 was the maximum amount of CP you could get, and that was it. So now it's like 3,600, but not many people are hitting that level. The idea is that for people that have been playing for years and years and years and were champion point like 2,000 and something, there was no incentive for them to keep leveling up. So this is just a little thank you for what you're doing, but that you don't need to be up there. There's honestly not much point in leveling up higher than what I have, but it's nice to get something out of it. So although I don't need those points, it's nice to go, oh, well, I might use this sometime. I'll put points into here kind of thing. Kind of like a completionist thing, but there's no pressure for you to go, like, it's not a goal. The real goal is CP 160, because that is the maximum gear level. You cannot get gear that is higher than 160 CP. So really, the only goal in the game right now is 160 CP. There's no pressure to get to 3,600. If anything, being around 1,600 is probably optimal, because then you get all of the passives and you get maximized in your slots. But yeah, don't feel like you have to catch up to 3. I've been playing this game for 10 years nearly, and maybe more because I was in the beta. 3,600, I'm 1,600. You don't need to be up there. I very rarely see people that are level 2,000. Just enjoy the game, do the things that you find fun, and if you want to do a little bit of an experience boost here and there, do it for fun. I sometimes do a random daily dungeon just to get my CP up a little bit, but just don't worry about it. It's a good thing, because the people that were not getting anything at all, they now get something to enjoy. And it's a nice incentive for those that weren't getting anything. What happened next? Sorry, lady. Let me get you to say that again, because I think I was talking over you.
It started when a stranger came to town.
No, you're absolutely fine, Spiral. Any questions, anything like that, I'm happy to answer. I'm an Elder Scrolls Online partner, so I've been playing this game a lot. I can ask people questions that I don't know, and we've got a fantastic Elder Scrolls Online community, so I'm always open to answering questions. And for people that are watching, they might have the same question as you, so any excuse to answer anything, I'm happy, because there's probably someone sitting there going, I was too shy to ask this, but someone else did. Thank you. I may try making up an Arcanist while I watch you today and then getting him to level 10. Oh yeah, because there is an event at the moment where if you get an Arcanist to level 10, you get a special goodie box which contains Elder Scrolls Online experience scrolls, which is good because that's what you want. Pardon me for experience.
Are you real?
Sorry, continue, lady.
When a stranger came to town.
Try again!
She offered to purchase the old glass mine. I thought it was too good to be true. The mine closed years ago. But she offered us a chest full of gold, and the village elders accepted it.
What happened next?
Everyone in the village was given a job in the mine. Then others came.
I think they're account bound, possibly. So you got to claim them on both servers if you want.
Nightmares. Toiling in the darkness. Working to cut malachite and stone for an arch and a statue.
What arch and statue?
In the dream, They were building an arch in the mine while we dug out the glass and stone. What wasn't used for the arch was sent to restore a statue. At least that's what the overseer said. We woke each morning exhausted, hands bloody.
Where is everyone now?
I don't know. But listen. The overseer and his workers, they're Daedra worshippers. They rounded up the villagers and took them away. I hid. Check the Green Glass Inn. The cultists commandeered it. Now please, I need to get out of here.
And Khajiit must go too.
Nightmares. Sounds like Prince Vermina, all right. We should investigate this Green Glass Inn.
So, in the Arcanist reward crate, we got a respecification scroll, which is bound but not character bound. Bound but not character bound. We also get experience scrolls bound but not character bound, bound but not character bound. Yeah, I've got quite a few. Apparently I've got 200 in my bank as well. Have I really? No, that can't be right. Have I really? No, I need to look now. Have I really got 200 experience scrolls sitting in my bank?
This one keeps your...
How has this happened? Oh no. Why am I not just constantly using experience scrolls at this point? Why am I... Let me just go ahead and use an experience scroll real quick. That's so bad. No, why am I not using those? Anyway, as I was saying, oh, I've been deleting tripods at this point, Norvatine. It got really out of hand really quickly.
Hey.
What was the other thing in the Arcanist goodie box? There was Devoted Torchbug, that's across your account. Face and Body Markings, that's across your account. Yeah, and 3 gold experience. Yeah, so they are all bound. Easy, 200 times 50%, that is 10,000% experience scroll. Oh my gosh, I wish they could stack. Do you know what? I would love that if you could continue using experience scrolls to just up the amount it's on. That'd be great. Because you can't, if I try and use an experience scroll right now, you can't. And I kind of wish you could. But then also, I feel like if I went on a back break, I would absolutely forget to swap character and waste everything. And it's probably not good. You know what? It's probably best this way. On a discount, by the way. Hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. Hello. I should really be using them on characters while I'm leveling up the... Oh! If you are new to the Elder Scrolls Online, please do yourself a favour. Go to the main city and go to the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Undaunted. In your main city, you can find out your main city by looking it up on Google, or I know that Oridori Ding Dong, Iridion is Iridion here is Aldemir Dominion. Stonefalls up here is Daggerfall Covenant. I don't know what the main starting city is in Daggerfall. I'm very sorry, but Ebonheart Pact is Stonefalls. Aldemir Dominion is Oridori Ding Dong. I've never done a Daggerfall Covenant character story, so my bad. But you want to go to the little pub icon. So, nope. On this one, we want to go to the main city in your main area or in your main faction, and there'll be a little pub here, and you go in there and there'll be a quest for the Undaunted. You can pick it up at any level. Go there. Go there. Oh, DC is the number. Thank you. You go there, pick up the Undaunted quest. You do not have to be level 45. Level 45 is for Undaunted pledges, which is something very different. The Undaunted skill line you want to pick up as soon as possible. You also want to go to this icon here, which is the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call EP Daggerfall. It's because I was in my mind like I don't know where Daggerfall is. I repeated myself and corrected it the second time. Mages Guild, you're going to go pick up the Mages Guild quest line. There's a quest in there that you can pick up, and it will give it to you. Actually, for Undaunted is way rest. Okay, Undaunted is way rest for the Daggerfall Covenant. I do apologize. You know what? I can't believe I messed that up, Flake, because Ebonheart Pact was my first ever faction, and I'm going to upset a lot of people there, because a lot of people see me as the Aldemary Dominion Khajiit Queen. But no, my first ever character was a Dark Elf in Ebonheart Pact called Lestari, and she's still on Xbox, and I still use her regularly. You're also going to want to go to this icon here, which is the Fighters Guild. This seems like a lot of information, but honestly, it's really quick. You don't have to go do anything. You just go in there, go to the blue marker, pick it up, and it will give you the skill line. You don't even have to continue the story. So don't worry if you don't want to get sidetracked. You want to pick up the Undaunted, the Mages Guild, and the Fighters Guild. Those are the main ones that you can pick up at any level, and you want to grab them as soon as possible. Optionally, you can always, if you've got the DLC, you can also pick up Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild, but it takes a little bit of time to get the, I think it takes a bit of time to get the skill line for those. Thieves Guild, you can actually, no. Then you got these ones. Basically, those are the ones you want to pick up. Basically. The other ones are optional, but those ones are really good because the passives are actually very helpful.
Mortal, let me aid you.
I hate hungers! Oh, I need to eat. The moment Kay mentioned all this to me the first time, I just ran. So many people don't realise that you can pick up all those quest lines at level 1. So many people think, oh, I have to be level 45. Nah, you can pick up the Undaunted skill line at any time.
Here, mortal, let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Oh, I love Scrut's little tentacle. It's so cute. I literally have so many passives now because of it. It's so good, yeah. And a lot of the passives are pretty helpful. So, one of the main ones that people grab for Fighters Guild and Mages Guild is Intimidating Presence. So in certain quests, you can intimidate instead of having to go do a fetch quest. You can just intimidate them into giving it to you. Same with Mages Guild, you get Persuasion skill. Also, in the Fighters Guild, you get things like Banish the Wicked. With the Fighters Guild ability slotted, you generate an extra 3 ultimate. Allows you to accept bounty quests from Fighters Guild in Cyrodiil, your Fighters Guild abilities. So if you use Fighters Guild abilities, you get more, but the Undaunted, you don't actually have to have Undaunted skills slotted. So activating Acidity restores 4% of your max health, stamina, and magicka. That's really handy. And Undaunted Metal, I really love this one, increases your max health and stamina by 2% per armor type. So if you have at least 1 heavy, 1 medium, and 1 light, you get a 6% bonus to your health, stamina, and magicka. Now, I usually say to use a dungeon set and have a heavy and medium shoulders if you're a magicka user, and then have everything else light. If you are a tank, it's probably better to have light and medium shoulders, just to like remember what you've got and what. I don't know. That's me. I don't know. You probably don't want to have a light head, because I think head gives the head and chest give the most health, if I remember. I don't know. It's been a while since I've got a gear set, but I usually always try and get 1 medium, 1 light, 1 heavy for that Undaunted passive.
How disappointing. Another name that overpromises and underdelivers.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we might as well look around.
Also, definitely didn't just do a daily dungeon and go up a level and a half. Exactly. Also, enter Cyrodiil as soon as you're allowed to and actually do the training quests. Yes! When you get to level 10, go to Cyrodiil, do the training quest. It will teach you about Cyrodiil and PvP. You probably won't run into anyone, don't worry. And you'll get enough AP to get the Speedy Boy passive, which is in here: Alliance War, Assault, Continuous Attack. Increases your weapon and spell damage by 10% and magicka and stamina recovery by 20% for 10 minutes after you capture a lumber mill, farm, mine, or keep. But no one cares about this. We care about the gain major gallop at all times, increasing your mount speed. I do have 2 points in this, so you can level it up, but doing a daily battleground will get you there in no time. Absolutely no time.
Master Xiaoreni.
I wanted to read it.
Are you familiar with this mortal?
You didn't let me read it. You didn't let me read it. Rude. Rude. We gotta go up. Okay. Battlegrounds are a lot of fun. I do recommend. They are super fun. On the purchase of Alavelis Mine.
The Dreamcarvers plan to strike at Apocrypha?
Why are these instantly
That
closing?
must be the disturbance in fate that brought me here.
Always loot, because you don't know. I need a bookshelf because I need to test if this is doing that buggy thing. Chat, we fixed this before. It was one of my add-ons messing up and I can't remember. This is not the game's fault, it's me using add-ons. Can you remember how I fixed it on Kajaji? Something specifically was doing it and I turned it off. I don't need to loot all these meals, but I'm gonna. Because I'm sad that I've not been able to read these notes. Recommend at squishy level? Yes, because you'll get put into under level 50. And honestly, under level 50 battlegrounds are the most unhinged ridiculousness you'll ever be a part of. Because there's so... It's just a free-for-all ridiculousness. No one knows what they're doing. And the people that do know what they're doing just blast through everything. But it's really... Never heard... I think it's... Where is it from? Where do people call it their nan's nonny? For me, it's like nanny. A lot of people use grandma, granny. I have to use nanny. Nan or nanny. Italy! Oh, I love the word nonny. It's so cute. Bookshelf right now. Scrot, what do you say?
I assume this would turn out to be some pointless mortal delusion. A minor contradiction easily resolved. But Oblivion gateways and Daedric shrines, and plans to invade Apocrypha? Ugh. This might take longer than I thought.
What do you make of the two letters? Oh, wait. Let me read those letters. Do I have them? Am I allowed to read them? Or did they already go bye-bye? Don't think so. I think they've gone. Or I'd have to search them somewhere. Boo.
I assume this would turn out to be... Clearly, the cult used the mine to construct a portal to Apocrypha for the express purposes of invading my master's realm. They also sent stone to restore a Daedric shrine. Most likely one devoted to Periite or Vermina. But who's Master Shelreni?
This one is not sure, but her letter to King Rivril mentions a relic and a rite. They need to find the door.
Doors in Apocrypha lead to secrets and knowledge. Something this Torvasard saw in a dream? Is that why Vermina is involved? I suppose we should investigate the mine next. Just make sure I don't get mutilated. Reconstitution is so unpleasant.
Let us go to the glass mine, yes?
Most of the time, the research I undertake is wasted. But my study of the area indicated that the mine runs underneath the village. The entrance lies to the east. Why do you bear the mark of my master, mortal? You don't seem to be a devotee.
Khajiit made a deal with Hermaeus Moira to save Apocrypha and Nirn. He called this one Fate's Chosen.
Of course he did. Mortals always get the special titles, but who winds up doing all the work? Usually that's me. Well, as long as we're both here, we might as well work together. What's the worst that could happen? Never mind. I already know.
Any idea who Torvasad is?
Never heard of him. The letter we found claims he's an unaligned Dremora working with Vermina and Periite. And with Master Shelreni,
I found you on Instagram, so happy to catch you. Aw, Nonny, thank you.
Not to be dedicated to a clan.
Thanks for coming over and taking the time to click. Hello.
Mention of a dream.
What about Torvasad's dream?
Another contradiction and a flood of discrepancies. Daedra don't normally dream. Not like mortals at any rate.
I feel like Scrot is like
even the Dremora
CJ
consider
and
themselves above
Scrot
the rest of us.
together.
I may need to look into this Torvasard when I return to Apocrypha.
Oh my. One of my Instagram reels just randomly popped off. And it is a Bethesda one too. Fair. Okay. We are on opposite sides of the world, so it's hard to catch you live. Yeah, I get that. I really can't wait until Badgers and I have our own place, aka the IRL Hearthfire DLC, because I'll be able to do late night streams occasionally. I think I'm going to alternate, maybe? Or do like Monday, Tuesday earlies, Thursday, Friday late, something like that, so it's part of a routine. But I definitely want to do some late streams when I get my own place. I'm very restricted on when I can stream at the moment, because obviously I don't have my own place, and I've got parents, sisters here, and they kind of want to come home from work and relax and watch TV. And when they've got me like in the background, they can't really wind down and chill out and watch TV. I'm quite loud, and they also want to sleep. And I used to stream on Wednesdays quite late. But unfortunately, wait, so if you're not in Italy, Nonny, where are you? I am interessant. Don't say specifically, just your country. But that's fine, because the US is big. Ah. Do you just really like the name Nonny, or do you have some roots in there? Some, like, roots.
No arch gateway here. I suppose we'll need to go deeper inside.
Mortal, let me into you.
Mortal. Roots. I am second gen, born in America. Oh, nice. Ah, nice. Yeah, I don't mind people saying a bit more specific in the US just because it's so blasted huge. But people in the UK, if they say, oh, I'm from this place, it kind of narrows it down a bit too much and makes it a bit dangerous, you know? Internet safety and all of those things. Oh, look, there's two people questing together. Hello, friends.
Not to leave their
Cute little Arcanists. Do you think they're playing together? I love seeing people co-oping together.
It's inactive, but I can detect the lingering energy of Apocrypha in the air. It must have closed recently. Look around, mortal. We need more information before I attempt
Oh, look,
to
bookshelves. I
activate
can
this
test
gateway.
to see if this fixed. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, it was that add-on. Oh, that was a new bookshelf. Oh, the brave little scrib and the river troll. I love this. This might be my next Lonely Lore Love. I've brought back the Lonely Lore Love videos, by the way. I'm getting back into reading the books from the Elder Scrolls Online with my voice and putting them on YouTube for anyone that wants a bedtime story or me practicing my voice acting skills. Tuwaka, RK Xarxes. Tuwaka! Brelvik! It just makes me think of, what they call Reeklings!
Contradictions cling to those tools like void ticks adhere to a watcher's tooth.
Mwafatu!
Leave them for now.
I'm in pain with my throat, but good apart from that. Ooh. Well, get yourself some hydration, some nice tea, Big Craig's, a bit of honey. A bit of honey's good for your throat. Follow these instructions to the letter. Any deviation will result in unforeseen and most likely calamitous events. Blight Crown's concoction has been worked into the stone, as has the dream essences given to us by Vermina. Torvastad provided the coordinates, and I have devised the spell to make it all work together. When the keystone is set in place, the gateway will be ready. Do not activate it until Torvastad issues the command. Every time the gateway is opened, the more likely Hermaeus Moira will notice the intrusion. The invocation to reach Apocrypha is as follows. By 7th Umbra and dismal name, I bid thee, see Feliarch's fane. Master Shalrini.
This is bad. But at least we have the invocation needed to activate the gateway.
Ooh. Oh. Bye-bye. I guess they got in. I was too busy roleplay walking.
I suppose we have no choice. We need to activate the gateway and follow Hermaeus Mora's enemies to Apocrypha. Such heroics aren't usually part of my duties.
Wow.
So it goes. I'll open the portal, then in we go.
You want this one to accompany you to Apocrypha?
Did I use the wrong words, mortal? My investigation is incomplete. To find out what the hidden kindred seek in my master's realm, I must follow them. And since you agreed to assist me, you must follow me. I like it less than you, believe me.
What should Coriel expect in Apocrypha?
Apocrypha can be overwhelming for mortals. You may find power.
1 second, I've just got to do this bit again.
Did I use the...
Oh, flip! That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get that one.
Did I use the wrong words, mortal? My investigation is incomplete. To find out what the hidden kindred seek in my master's realm, I must follow them. And since you agreed to assist me, you must follow me. I like it less than you, believe me.
What should Coriel expect in Apocrypha?
Apocrypha can be overwhelming for mortals. You may find power or despair, knowledge or madness. Still, you bear the mark of Hermaeus Mora. I think you're meant to go there, and damn it all, I think I'm meant to go with you.
One second.
All right. This one will activate the gateway.
Ready yourself.
My new Arcanist name?
Now, what was that invocation?
I was reading it in case it was going to make me say something rude.
7th Umbra and the dismal name, I bid thee open Cephaliarch's fane.
Oh, I actually said it right. Viridorok Bitterball. Ooh, look at the eyeballs. Lovely. To Apocrypha we go. Woohoo! Ah! Is there an easy way to load a keybind? I don't know. I usually just go through and set it all up again, which is annoying.
I understand your kind find our sky.
There probably is a way to go into like the files and copy it. I'm sure someone in chat will know.
They went that way.
But you shouldn't mess around with those things, I guess. Right, here we go. We made it to the Apocrypha, and it's all gloopy and spooky. We made it to Apocrypha, and it's all gloopy and spoopy. Oh, there's a side quest. But I feel like we're already distracted, so I'm not gonna pick it up. Oh no!
The invaders can't be too far ahead. Husk hasn't dissipated yet.
Nonny, thank you very much for coming along. I really
continues to the
appreciate it. We'll
west,
see you
mortal.
again very, very soon. Enjoy your luck. Gala tomorrow. Hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. Hello, hi. I have 3 of the grands here today. Oh, the little bubbies. Oh, or big bubbies. They're still grandkids. And you'll probably still call them your babies. Oh, this poor watcher. They were just doing their job. Oh. Larry Demo is sane. Oh, it's a Khajiit book. Oh, we're going to have to note this one down as a possible book to read on stream. Let me make a phone note, actually. This is going to be a YouTube Lonely Lore Love, I think. And the script one as well. The Scritty Scrat one too. What the flip was that noise? That was flippin' scary. Lonely Lore Love books. If anyone has any recommendations of books for me to read from the Elder Scrolls Online, or terminals as well from other things. Oh, flippin' hell! Why? That was so loud! My life just flashed before my eyes! I just wanted to note this book to read on my YouTube channel, and I'm being jump scared by lightning and thunder. Larry Delimo is sane. I feel like this is going to be very us as the realm of insanity. I feel like this is going to be a very good one. I think this is going to be a fun one to read. Quite creepy. Maybe near like Halloween or something. I should read all the script books as well, because I think the little script is an ongoing series. Ooh, I love the spooky music in Apocrypha, but it's super scary with it raining and thundering as well. Woo!
Olivesians, mortal. The contradiction they were compelled
Oh, did
to
I just
create
run past
was
a...
heavy in the
I
air.
did. I think I just
The trail
ran
continues
past...
west.
I think I just ran past a random... I think I just ran past a random... What's it? A random encounter. I think I ran straight past it, though. Oh, that's upsetting. So, in the Elder Scrolls Online, for those that don't know, there's things called random encounters. And basically, you'll just be running somewhere and there will be a random encounter that appears in the middle of the road. Some of them have continuous things. Some of them have achievements. All of them are random. Oh, this is such a perfect mount for Apocrypha. Look at this. Oh, that. No! I've got random mounts on. It's not going to be the same one. Oh, flip's sake. I was going to say, oh, that's such a good screenshot. Come on. Give me the green one. No. Oh. Lost my head for a minute there. There we go. I'm going to do some screenshots running through here. Oh, for flip's sake. I pushed F12 and F11 at them instead by accident. I'm not liking this new pop-up thing happening. When I'm going through my pop-ups, when I do a screenshot now, it's like popping up with something and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm not a fan of this. Come on, Scrap. Keep up, buddy. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Personally, wait, what? Who asked what? They want me to select... Where did... They want me to select a weapon, which should be the best for an Arcanist. Whatever you fancy. You can use any weapon with any class, and any class can be Magicka or Stamina or Hybrid. So whatever one you think will be the most fun, you'll also have plenty of chances to pick up any other weapon. In fact, I really recommend picking up one of every weapon and then trying it out until you unlock the skill line just to see what the different skills are. You unlock the skill tree as soon as you kill a character or a few characters with the weapon. So you pick up a weapon, kill a few creatures with it, or enemies, and you'll get it. You'll get the skill tree.
I failed to stop your allies, but I won't allow any more of you to enter the catalog.
I'm telling, by the way, I know that you've been in ESO for a long time, but this is me telling people that are watching that may be new or waiting for the free play event. But honestly, if you want like the best for the Arcanist. I suppose it depends if you want a Stamina Arcanist, a Magicka Arcanist, or a hybrid. Personally, I'm a staff girl. I love me a distraction staff. But I love ranged, so I'm either a bow or a destruction staff girl. A lot of people love dual wielding. You can do a really good dual wieldy Arcanist. Arcanist fights with books, they do, but you also get to pick a weapon. Like, I'm a Templar that uses a destruction staff and a healer staff. So I've got restoration and destruction. You can tell because the stances are different. It's pretty cool. As you can probably guess, my Arcanist is an orc guy. Oh, I feel like an Arcanist with a big orc Arcanist with a two-handed sword would be kind of cool. Although I'm not sure. I'd be interested to see the animation when an Arcanist changes from a sword to having a book.
Pardon my impertinence.
I mean, to be fair, you're not going to use your weapon skills that much. Mostly just beams.
And travel with one of the
Just
great
beams.
Ice Watchlings.
Me, Mac, by the way, hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello.
This one agreed to help protect Apocrypha. Tell her what happened.
Invaders forced their way into the Tranquil Catalog. I think they were devotees of Periite and Vermina. But how could that be? And Dreamcarver Dremora accompanied them. They killed or drove off my fellow ciphers.
Please, tell this one, who are you? And what is this place?
I am a humble cipher, a mortal scribe in service to the Great Eye. This is the Tranquil Catalog, a register and index of the contents of Apocrypha. Hermaeus Mora's enemies could wreak havoc with the information stored here.
Where can Coriel find these invaders?
They scattered once they broke into the catalog, but two headed toward the Pool of Inquiry. A Dreamcarver Kinreeve and a second Dremora with markings the likes of which I've never seen. Please, you bear the Great Eye's mark. Stop them.
Khajiit the Master God now, bye-bye.
I know the way, mortal.
Optional talk to Scrut. Of course I'm going to talk to Scrut. I'll always talk to Scrut. I've got time for Scrut every day, any day. Especially their little song when they come into the stream. I mean, that's no different Scrut. This is Scrut.
Followers and scribes are allowed access to the Tranquil Catalog. But if the Hidden Kindred and their Dremora allies know about the Pool of Inquiry, we must hurry, mortal.
Forgive Coriel for asking, but what should she know about this Pool of Inquiry?
It's an index of sorts. Whatever the Hidden Kindred seek in Apocrypha, they must not know where to find it. So they've come to the catalog to get an exact location. The Pool of Inquiry contains such information, if they know how to retrieve it.
How do we stop them?
If they escape before we catch up to them, then we do what they did. Use the Pool of Inquiry to find them. The waters contain a record of everything in Apocrypha, which now includes these enemies of the Great Eye.
Thank you very much for the follows coming in on Twitch and TikTok. I am so close to 20,000 followers now, less than 100 away. So any of those follows, if you're sitting and you haven't followed yet, would be very much appreciated. I would love nothing more than to get to 20k during an ESO stream, especially a sponsored ESO stream and especially a special event ESO stream. That would be incredible. So yeah, if you're sitting there and you haven't followed yet, I don't usually ask for follows, but please do. And if you're watching on the YouTube VOD and you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, go and do it. Because I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:30 PM BST. Usually a little bit late because I'm filming a short video and I tend to get a little bit over ambitious and think it's not going to take too long and I leave it and then I do it and it takes longer. I am trying to get up early in the mornings now, earlier than I already was to get a bit of time. But anyway, I really appreciate it. Thank you to those that have followed and are following. Thank you. Apple, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello, hi. My doggo's having, well, it's not my doggo, but our doggo, my family's doggo, is having a little balk sesh. Having a little balk sesh. NTI31, hello, how are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. Hello. Ooh. Tranquil pattern.
Invaders in the Tranquil catalog? What a calamity. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
Ooh, we got a little note here to read. Kindred Rector Nihilith, I am pleased by reports of your progress at Alavelis. Torvastad explained his plan to recover his lost dream by searching Moira's ink-stained records for its hiding place. I want you to accompany Kinreeve Ryle and the Dream Carvers on their mission. Help them find the secret, or retrieve it yourself if things are not as we had been told. Remember, you serve the Dreamweaver at the Taskmaster's command. In Periite's name, Blight Crown.
Blight Crown serves Periite, but orders the Hidden Kindred to work with Vermina? Strange allies indeed.
Ooh, hello. Portal shield shard. She held seal shards on the shield shore. Shield shard shore.
The invaders shattered the portal seal. We need to follow them to the Pool of Inquiry.
Okay.
I was afraid of this. The invaders used the sacred tears. Look around.
Ooh. Okay. Chamber instructions. Fellow ciphers, a friendly reminder: if you use the sacred tears of Hermaeus Moira, be considerate and replace them. Remember, your fellow ciphers can't use the Pool of Inquiry without them. You can replenish the tears at the shrines of Hermie Moira, Hermamora, and Hemera. Pay homage to each aspect of the Great Eye, and remember that you are blessed indeed to walk these hallowed halls. Cipher Airmid. Hemora is what the Khajiits call Hemora.
These portals lead to the shrines where we can find more of the sacred tears.
Okay, this is very Apocrypha-esque now. I'm feeling like I'm in Apocrypha now. Going between the different towers. Hopefully we're going to see some Seekers in here. That's going to, like, make it super Apocryphy vibes. Wait, her little Scrot does a little, he does a little heal. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I think I got a couple of, yeah, I already know these though, unfortunately, but I can put them in the guild bank. We do have a guild on every single platform and server. For those that don't know, everyone is welcome. There's no limitations, there's no requirements. You do whatever the heck you want in the guild. The only time that I will start kicking people is if we reach the maximum, and then I'll delete people that are inactive. But for the time being, you come and go as you please. You do what you want. We do group content together, and we do a lot of stuff together. But we are mostly active on EUPC, I will say that. I don't want people joining the other ones and being like, why is it dead? EUPC and Xbox EU, I would say, are our most active. Xbox and A is pretty active too. PC and A is pretty active too, but not as much as, what's a Floobit Hoobit? Sacred Tear of Hermamora. Hermamora!
Those of Skyrim know the Great Eye as Hermamora.
Hermamora.
Gather the sacred tears.
Hermamora, the Woodland Man. Hermamora, the Woodland Man. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, no, stop! We're gonna do Hemora last. Hermamora. Ew, spider nature. Ugh. I loved being an Apocrypha. Yeah, I've been really excited to do this, to be honest. It was so hard to not just go here and spoil it for everyone, but I always try and do story quests later than most because I don't like to do spoilers on stream. So I try and give people as much time to do the story as they can, and then even when I do start, I kind of take it very slow so people can easily catch up.
Call on me.
Is it Mira's, like, battle effects, like, super loud today? I don't know if it's just in my mind.
The Ayleids called my master here, Mamora. Pity they're long gone. I found them interesting.
The Ulaskant's Manifesto. Hail, brave Mer of Bin and Sel. Holding up. Oh my god. Oh my Shio. Holy Hermie Mori. That was a big old eyeball. Ooh, this one's different. Oh, I like this one. You know what? I think... Oh, I can't turn down the effects because effects turns down like music box and everything. I wish you could turn down just battle music. But you can only choose to turn it off. Or boss music only. And I love the battle music, but I wish I could just make it quieter. Because the thematic music is the perfect, but for some reason battle sounds are just way loud. Eee. Still split on making my Necro my main. If they add a Mirat costume, I'll definitely Necro and play solely on my Bean Boy. Oh. You're gonna delete your Necro? Do you need to delete them? Do you not have skill? Do you not have extra character slots? You get a free character slot with Necrom, I think.
Gather the tears, mortal.
You don't need to delete them. They're your memory of your old character. Don't delete them. How Rajin stole the book that knows. I'm gonna save this one as well, because this is a great book to read. It happened that Rajin, the Katu Books, became curious about the treasures hoarded by Homera in his library beneath the sea. I feel like this will be a fun one to read too. How Rajin stole the book that knows. If a Marat costume comes out, I'll never play any other class. Yeah, but you want to keep them there for memories. Don't delete the poor boy. You spent so long with them. But a Mirat costume would be really cool. I'm also wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come out again. This is full, not actually happening, just an idea throwing out there. It would be cool if they done it during this because we're going to Apocrypha, so having it in a new crate or something like that would be cool. Hopefully not Apex. And especially not Radiant Apex. But yeah, costumes shouldn't be in Apex. Stop doing that. Please, ESO. I love you dearly. You know I do. But stop putting anything but mounts in Apex. We just want mounts. Yeah, keep the Necromancer alive, okay? Keep them there as a memory. You don't have to touch them again. I feel like I already did this one. Did I forget to pick up the tear?
I'm not jealous at all. Now take the tears and place them in the pool.
Whoops. If we're getting crates with skins like Umaril's outfit, Marak would make more sense. It'd be cool. Or like if he went on sale during the Necrom year, that would make sense. Or next year for the anniversary maybe, as like a throwback. We've had weirder costumes that don't make sense lore-wise, so...
See how the pool reveals our goal?
Woo! Oh! Okay! That is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Wow, impressive. Oh, good point. I should get Ember back out again. What?
The Tranquil Archives.
Oh, is there a...
repositories for Hermaeus Mora's glyphics. We need to find the invaders.
Ah, this is the glyphic. Now I know where to find the memory of the dream your prince helped me remember, despite your predilections, really.
Yeah, Tusk Priest Mask is probably the closest.
Mora's servants clanless, so I do.
Excessive and pointless, but I have what I came for. I'm leaving.
Ah!
I'll deal with our eavesdroppers.
Oh, you knew I was here? Okay. My bad. Hi! Funny meeting you here. You want to have a chat maybe? You want to have a little chat? Just a little chat maybe? We could
Snap from Fate's tentacle can free.
Little Scrut's helping me. Oh wow. I cannot see my health bar. That is interesting.
It'll be a challenge after all.
Ooh.
See how you handle a knight.
A fairly difficult story boss. Oh, okay. I think you manifested an experience scroll in a crate I just opened. Heck yeah.
Not so big and bad now, are you?
Yeah, not so big and bad now, are you, fam? Hail to the no.
Activate this bridge for you.
Please
It would
do.
be easier for both of us if you could just float.
If I could float, that would be
The
good.
knowledge preserved in this glyphic. We should find out what it contains.
I also just got a gift from the ESO team in my mail with another one. Wait, really? Oh, wait, how, what, when, how, what? Did Zenny just give everyone the green torch bug? You get it in the Arcanist thingamabob. In the, Arcanist thingamabob there. You get the devoted torch bug, I think. Which I have tons of codes for, so... Whoops. Yeah, there is an Arcanist event on at the moment. Oh. I think it's because I'm in a thing. There's an Arcanist event on at the moment where if you have an Arcanist at level 10 or above, you get a free bundle in the Crown Store. It includes the devoted torch bug.
Torvasard went to great... 3 tomes emerged from the glyphic. Read them, mortal.
Yes, boss. On the Pact Primordial. Only a flu... Only a flu... I can't say the word few! Only a few lines of text reveal themselves when you open the book. Lest all forget. Spake the Daedra. To thine realm we may not come. Nor 3 to ours. Within their own domain, each prince is sovereign. Only by invitation may another manifest within. And so matters have stood since.
The Pact Primordial prohibits Daedric princes from entering another's realm. But that's hardly a secret.
Dreams of the Forgotten. Only a few... Why can't I say the word few? Only a few lines of text reveal themselves when you open the book. For a thing forgotten is not a thing that has never been. It becomes a secret possessed by one alone. The inevitable knower, the Lord of Secrets. Those who once knew that thing may dimly sense its absence, and in uneasy dreams. Know that a place exists in this endless realm where the Lord of Secrets preserves the memory of every forgotten thing.
Torvasard said he was trying to remember a lost dream. He believes he can find it in my master's realm.
Secret of the Tormenting Eye. Only a single line of text appears when you open the book. A black book for a dire purpose. The rite necessary to unlock a secret, most dangerous and best left forgotten.
Tormenting Eye? That's one of my master's black books. These tomes were reluctant to dispense their information. I wonder if Torvasard learned more. Let's discuss this, mortal.
While Scrat says this, I'm going to quickly fill up my water bowl thing.
Need some magic done?
No, not you, Scrat!
Glyphics endure for eternity. I've never heard of any erasing themselves before. Very strange. Do you understand the text that remain, mortal? I found the words very disturbing.
Okay, I'm back.
Coriel is not sure. What did it make of the free books?
One concerned the Pact Primordial. Could they be seeking a way to subvert that ancient restriction? The second mentioned lost dreams, such as the one Torvasard seeks to recover. It told of a place in Apocrypha with such misplaced memories.
But the exact location wasn't in the lines of the text that remained.
No. But we have to assume Torvasard learned the location before the text faded away. The final book referred to one of Hermaeus Mora's most infamous black books, The Tormenting Eye. It said it contains a rite for unlocking dangerous secrets.
Tell Khajiit about the significance of the Pact Primordial.
The Pact refers to ancient laws that bind the Daedric princes. No prince may physically intrude in another's realm, everyone knows that. Well, perhaps not mortals. That they sought out the tome tells us something important.
Please, tell Coriel. What does it tell us?
The invaders found a way to enter Apocrypha undetected. Perhaps they hope to open a path for one or more of the rival princes? That would be disastrous. There's nothing more we can do here. It's time to exit the Tranquil Catalog.
Alright. Coriel will meet you outside.
One moment and I'll conjure up a portal.
Oh, thank you. Very polite of you, Scrat. Scroot. You got the last piece of the Alabexia deck. Well done, Swoosh Swish. Pleased for you. Very, very pleased for you. Jewelry and blacksmithing resources both show up along cliff faces, mountainsides, and rocky landscapes.
We're in no immediate
Hillscapes.
danger.
Beanscapes.
We can speak here, mortal.
Ooh, what a pretty
I've
background.
never faced such a convoluted contradiction of fate
so small.
before. While we learned the cause of the incongruity, I wasn't able to make the necessary corrections. Unfortunately. At least we chased off Torvasard and defeated the Kinreeve.
Is there anything else Coriel can do to help, Scroot?
You want to help me? What a strange mortal you are. But resourceful. I'm not sure I would have learned anything at all without your assistance. Here's the gold I promised. You earned it. This problem bears contemplation. I'll find you again soon.
On gaining skill experience from a monster, gain 1 weapon and spell damage for each 50 experience the monster is worth for 50 seconds. This bonus can stack up to a maximum of 540 weapon and spell damage. That is such an interesting set. And we got a skill point. Ah, yeah, baby.
Wait. My master, Hermaeus Mora, wants to speak with you, mortal.
My boy.
He will use me as his vessel.
Scroot? What is happening?
Know that the Prince of Secrets addresses you, chosen of fate. I can observe through my watchling's eyes, speak through them, even act through them when necessary. You and Scroot uncovered a threat before even I...
Oh, look at the background.
That
It's like moving. Oh. How is it moving? It feels like it's Oh, okay, it was just zooming in. I was like, wow, why does it look like it's continuously moving, but it's not? That was weird.
All of a sudden, the hidden kindred found a way to enter Apocrypha undetected.
But you and Scrooge were not fooled. For that, I give you a gift, so that I may better aid you against this ongoing threat to my realm and yours. I will make this watchling available to you for the duration of our agreement. Now, Laramil comes.
What? Wait, so Scrap follow me?
Farewell. Wait. My...
I get a little screw. Wait, will he follow me? Wait!
Came as soon as I
What does he mean he lets me keep
I
him?
knew what Mora predicted, but I never truly imagined invaders in Apocrypha. Fate's threads still lead to two other locations. Choose another portal, Proxy.
What do you mean?
You know this mortal too? Then understand that agents of Vermina invaded my master's realm.
Ah, one of Hermaeus Mora's examiners of contradictions. Reality is in jeopardy, Watchling. We can use every ally we can get.
Screw you! What do you mean? No, wait. You're not going to say something new. What about you?
Vermina's servants built a secret gate.
What? I wouldn't. Wait! What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm going to really quickly test this. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean he gets to stay with me? Wait, what? Oh, this is a risky thing to test it on, but you know what? Oh, no. I'm wimping out. It's too late in the day to be embarrassing myself. I'm on my vampire build, so I'm a bit squishy right now. Otherwise, if I was on my other build, I'd absolutely do it. But I know my limitations. I know my limitations. Why is there no enemies around when I want an enemy? Oh, stuff it. I'm going to have to.
Careful.
I'm going to have to embarrass myself, aren't I? So does this mean that Sprout's going to randomly appear? Or is it because I got him as a pet and I'm just completely unaware of what's going on around me? Like, what? I'm flipping out. They really hurt. They really, really hurt. Look at the amount of damage this boy is doing to me right now. He's a painful little slap. His little tentacles really slap hard, let me tell you. No! Oh, okay, my ultimate didn't come out. That's good, because I was a bit concerned there that I used my ult at the wrong time. Also, all these enemies hurt too. Everything hurts. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Oh, my gosh. Oh, God. Hey, maybe you'll think of me when we are falling in love. Oh, my gosh, I am maybe... Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. So I need to make sure I keep my stamina because I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, no! I didn't dodge! No, that's the best I've done with that on my vampire, though, not gonna lie. Oh, Ember, are you right? Don't do that. It's inappropriate. That's the furthest I've gotten on my vampire, to be fair. Because my vampire's squishy and doesn't have health regen, so... yeah, I don't expect it. What do you mean? What do you mean that you're gonna give me the watchling for the rest of the... Wait, what do you mean? What did he mean? What did you mean? No. What did you mean? I wanna know, what did you mean? Why did the place not... Oh no. Have I done goofed here? I might have done goofed. Okay. So I can go here or there. Right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. So I'm sad that I didn't go through the portals when she said to go through the portals. Was I here? Oh, I was here. I was at the thingy, wasn't I? This is a place I just finished. Maybe she's still there with the portals, because I would really prefer to go through the portals than just fart about, you know. Are they still here? Yeah! I mean, Laramil and Scroot have disappeared, but they're still here. Right! Next time we have a decision to make. So start thinking the next time we do ESO story. Would you like to go to Telrendis or the Necrom Necropolis? You're gonna decide. But I think this is the end of the line for us today. We've been doing a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online. This VOD will be going up on YouTube. If you're watching along on YouTube, thank you so much for following along. And I will be uploading my Necrom playthrough on there as well. So do keep an eye out. I'll be making a playlist for it so you can carry on following it along and also help me get to YouTube Partner. This stream has been sponsored by Bethesda. Thank you very much to Bethesda UK for sponsoring this segment of the stream. I really, really appreciate it. And we'll be back very, very soon with some more Elder Scrolls Online. So do check in, do keep an eye out, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, stick around from after this because you're going to get a little bit more from me and we're going to raid. But if you're on YouTube, this is the end of the line for you. Don't forget, you don't just deserve a life, you deserve a happy, healthy, and fulfilled life. You're wonderful, you're fantastic, you're beautiful, and I'm glad that you're alive. Thanks for being alive, and give yourselves a pat on the back, because sometimes surviving is enough. Until next time, catch me on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:30 PM BST, usually a bit late because I have stupid ideas for my short video things. Don't forget, as well, Necrom is available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. There's a free play event coming up as well for base game, so keep your eyes out. Bye!